Versatile Mage. Chapter 70 Magic Wolf Soul Essence. Sorry I'm late. Is Zhu Dawang alright? A middle-aged man in a dark blue shirt stood atop an old building, a dazzling, fading star map beneath his feet. This was clearly Yang Zue, the closest intermediate-ranked magician to the area. Fortunately, Zhu Dawang and Guo Kaitang had notified him in time. Yang Zue still felt lingering fear as he looked toward the newly renovated buildings in the bustling commercial district. From his vantage point, he could see people shopping below, completely unaware of the danger. If the one-eyed magic wolf had successfully evolved and crossed into that area, no one could imagine the living hell the district would have become. Having served in the Magic Association of Bo City for many years, Yang Zue had seen all kinds of magicians. Zhu Dawang's hunter team knew the wolf was on the verge of evolving, yet they had stood the ground to stop it. Such bravery was truly admirable. His skin is torn, but his internal organs are fine. He's still alive. Thank the heavens for that, Li Wenji said, helping Zhu Dawang cover his blood-soaked chest. To be honest, Li Wenji didn't understand his captain's attitude. Was his life as a magician less important than those people? I've contacted a healing mage. They're on their way. Stop Zhu Dawang's bleeding. I'll finish this beast myself, Yang Zue said. With that, his figure flashed. Mo Fan saw only a cyan-colored star path left in his wake before Yang Zue disappeared, speeding toward the one-eyed magic wolf, which had been washed far away by the violent wave. Mo Fan instinctively followed, arriving at the end of the street where the wolf lay buried under debris. The might of an intermediate mage was several times greater than any primary-level element. Against the fearsome wolf that no one else could handle, Yang Zue had used the violent wave to reduce it to a half-dead wreck. A wave like that could break bones, and with the soaking, rolling, and earlier attacks, even stronger creatures would be reduced to trash on the shore. Yang Zue clearly didn't intend to let the wolf escape. Using Wind Track, he landed directly in front of it. Wind Disc. The sound of magic filled the air as Yang Zue instantly switched from water to wind magic. The air seemed to tighten, almost suffocating. Around him, the atmosphere spun violently as though being pulled into a vortex. Mo Fan, just arriving, saw the intermediate mage hold out one hand, gathering power with all his strength. Bright star maps glowed both above his head and beneath his feet, reflecting each other in a dazzling display. Whoosh! This wasn't the gentle wind track or the speed-boosting wind tunnel. This was raw, churning airflow, swirling at terrifying speed. In an instant, a massive, turbulent tornado appeared. The wind disc tornado yanked the immobile one-eyed magic wolf into the air, spinning it in a high arc 20 meters above the ground. Then, as the magic dissipated, the wolf plummeted. Boom! The cement ground caved in, forming a deep crater. The wolf's body was shattered and torn, blood splattering everywhere. From start to finish, it never let out another roar. In just 2 intermediate-level spells, the once terrifying beast had been reduced to a pitiful carcass. Dead? Mo Fan asked, almost in disbelief. Dead, Yang Zue confirmed with a slight, confident smile. Can I take a look? Mo Fan asked. You can. Oh. And if I'm not mistaken, that lightning strike earlier was yours, wasn't it? It was. Young man, you did well. The Magic Association will join with the Hunters Union and the government to commend you, Yang Zue said, patting Mo Fan on the shoulder. Mo Fan approached the wolf's ruined body, slowly pulling the little loach pendant from his shirt pocket. The pendant reacted strongly the moment the wolf died, as if beating an inaudible rhythm, calling out for something. A strand of the wolf's soul drifted from its mouth. Mo Fan could see it, like a tiny, burning moth fluttering in confusion. A faint radiance shone from the little loach pendant, and the soul seemed to recognize it, floating quickly toward the pendant before being absorbed. The pendant let out a faint, shivering sound, like a child happily eating. This time, it wasn't a weak, muddy soul remnant. The pendant had absorbed the wolf's soul with eagerness, unlike before, when it reluctantly accepted poor quality remnants. Could this be a soul essence? Thinking back to what Guo Kaitang had said, the one-eyed magic wolf had secretly absorbed colossal energy from the underground holy spring of Bo City, hiding in the city while preparing to evolve. A beast like this had a high chance of leaving behind a soul essence upon death. Only soul magicians could collect soul essence, and without a special tool, even Yang Zue couldn't see it. Soul essence naturally dissipated after 3 minutes. Yang Zue clearly wasn't interested in the carcass, and never imagined the young man behind him carried such a tool. By the time Yang turned to instruct others to clean up the scene, the priceless soul essence, worth 5 million RMB, was already safely inside Mo Fan's pendant. The value of a near-evolving one-eyed magic wolf was high, but it was nothing compared to the rarity of a soul essence. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.